Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, and wherever you happen to be right now. I'm Mike Voories, here to help business leaders gain a competitive advantage by growing strong and sustainable teams. Today, we're talking about something that doesn't always show up on a resume, but has a massive impact on long term success: coachability. So let me ask you this: when you're hiring, do you prioritize coachability? If not, you might be overlooking one of the most valuable traits a person can bring to your team. Hey, every week we share tools, resources, and ideas to help business leaders build strong teams. Please take a quick second to subscribe so you'll never miss an episode. Coachability is the ability and willingness to learn, adapt, and grow from feedback. It's about being open minded enough to recognize that no matter how good you are at something, you can always get better, and realizing that there are people who can help you get better. And here's the thing: coachability does not mean inexperience. Let's clear that up right now. Too often we hear coachable and immediately think of someone green, someone new to the industry who has potential but lacks skills. That's a misconception. Some of the most coachable people you'll ever meet are already at the top of their game. Think of professional athletes, the best golfers, football stars, Olympians. They all have coaches, not because they're bad at what they do, but because they know there's always another level to reach. So when we talk about hiring coachable people, we're not saying hire someone who could be good one day. We're saying hire someone who is already good and wants to be great. Why coachability matters in business. Let's talk about how this translates to the workplace. A coachable employee brings a growth mindset to your organization. They aren't defensive about feedback. They listen, they ask questions, and they adjust. That's gold, especially in a fast moving business like those in the green industry, where technology, customer expectations, and best practices are always evolving. Coachable employees adapt quickly when things change. They embrace challenge rather than shy away from it. They contribute to a positive culture. They're more likely to support their peers, help solve problems, and lift the entire team up. Coachable people will level up over time, making your investment in them go further. In contrast, hiring someone who knows it all but isn't willing to grow can create friction. They might be technically strong, but if they resist feedback or can't evolve, they'll hit a ceiling fast, and they might even drag others down with them. Coachability doesn't mean settling for less skill. Let me emphasize this again. Hiring coachable people is not about settling. It's about maximizing potential. You can hire someone with solid skills and a proven track record and prioritize coachability. In fact, those are often your best hires, the ones who come in with strong foundation and an eagerness to keep building. A coachable person says, I'm proud of what I've done, but I'm hungry for what's next. That mindset is what drives innovation, improvement, and long term success. So, what to look for when hiring coachable people? How do you spot coachability in an interview? Here's a few ideas. Ask about a time they received tough feedback. What was it? How did they respond? Listen for humility. Do they credit others for their growth or act like a lone hero? Look out for curiosity. Do they ask insightful questions? Are they excited to learn about your company and your goals? And then see how they react in real time. Give them some feedback during the interview process, something small, and see how they respond. You can train skills. You can't teach someone to be open minded if they're not willing. That willingness is where coachability begins. To wrap up, here's your key takeaway: coachability is a competitive advantage. It's not a compromise, it's a multiplier. When you hire someone who is both skilled and coachable, you're not just hiring for today, you're investing in the future of your business. So next time you're reviewing resumes or sitting across from a promising candidate, don't just ask, can they do the job today? Ask, are they willing to grow with us tomorrow? Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this episode helpful, share it with your team, your network, or that hiring manager who's stuck in their ways. Let's spread the word. Coachable is the new qualified. No organization can grow faster than its ability to recruit and retain enough of the right people. BR1 can help. We'll put our contact info in the description. Until next time, keep building better teams.